power of erotic goddess. That's a part of you that's sensual and sexy and fully owns your sensuality. And it's also the part of you that appreciates things through your 5 senses. And I find that right now we're so rushed in everyday life, we don't even pause to really appreciate things through our senses. And the best way to tap into her is to really just slow down and start appreciating things like through the smells and the sounds and the tastes. So imagine, for example, washing a dish and really feeling the water underneath your fingers and feeling the warmth of it, the touch and the sensations. We have so many opportunities to really tap into our senses and experience the pleasure of being human. And we miss out on it because we're so shamed around our sexuality, our sensuality. We're always in a rush to get from one place to another or to achieve the next big goal. In my Goddess Wheel framework, to help you tap into the erotic goddess archetype, the best way to do that is to focus on pleasure. Usually pleasure is associated with quite a hedonistic point of view, a very selfish point of view. So why is pleasure such an important leadership quality? The reason for that is that if we're not feeling pleasure in life, then life feels a bit dull. We start becoming envious of those that are having pleasure. We start, getting angry about that or getting jealous over other people. So once we're able to experience pleasure in life, then we can also accept others having fun and experiencing their pleasure. When you tap into your erotic goddess, the gift that she brings in terms of to the world is creativity. So what does creativity have to do with feeling your sexuality and your pleasure? A lot of ancient teachings talk about the importance of your sexual center. And the reason for that is, if you think about it, human beings are created from our sexual energy. So when you're trying to create an idea or create some art or work on something that you want to innovate, it's really important to have a healthy relationship with your sexuality. Unfortunately, these days sexuality is either overhyped or people are shamed around their own sexuality. So it's very important to build a positive relationship with your sexuality and be free to express yourself sensually and sexually. Just like any other goddess archetype, in her extremes, she can be quite harmful. And so if you have an overfocus on your erotic goddess and you bring her to life, then you may be seen as possibly transactional, using sex as a tool to get what you want. You also may be seen as selfish, self-absorbed, or hedonistic. So in order to bring more balance to this archetype, it's worth exploring nurturing goddess and also magnetic goddess.